Good evening, good morning, and what's the other one? Good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel. And before we carry on and press enter, and this is the same turn as which we were on in the last episode, I'm going to do this one thing, and I'm going to cancel the Mason's Hall here and build it in Lond Galen because if I just 1 moment, I'm just going to check my comments. So, people such as Duarte Carona, I'm probably butchering that, I'm sorry, but you and Oblivion Players both suggested to build a port in Lond Galen because that will provide a substantial bonus to our trade, particularly because it trades with Dol and Roth directly. So, I'm going to go for that. And then hopefully that will give a lot of money. And then also, just going through the comments, Trollway said, do you know if it's possible to make the fort in Ithilien a town again? Meaning this one, and no, you can't. Although I'm thinking I actually already addressed that comment before, but no, that is just a fort now, and it made way for another settlement slot. Like they added one here called Dantalad and whatnot, so that's probably where it's gone. And then finally, Martin Bernaus like my suggestion that I intend to attack Isengard and hopefully take Isengard as well, and that will help Rohan out a lot, because then they can actually also attack Mordor from over here, because over the Rauros Falls and the Gates of the Argonath. But I think that's everything for this turn. I'm going to leave Boromir here. We could attack this force, but I'm going to wait for more. Faramir has been betrothed to Laeriel. Yeah, go for it, mate. Oh, and Edoras has been sieged already. Oh, that's incredible. So Isengard clearly hold Onodrith, I think is the name of that settlement. And that is quite concerning, because if Rohan fall very quickly, then we're going to have so many enemies on our doorstep. Particularly if Khand actually stand with Mordor as well. That'll be another enemy. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies against us, which will be quite the challenge, actually, but that will be rather interesting. So we did get a grain exchange in Pelargir, but I don't know if I'm going to build anything there just yet, because how much money do we need to get that port? So 3,800, take another 300. How much does this give? Building cost reduced by 15%, so that's 380. So that's 15% off that. So it'll be 3,230. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. So we've definitely got the money for that. Yeah. So I think, what else should we get? I think Fanulond deserves to be built up a little bit, and I am now going to get that Mason's Hall there, just so we can get some. I don't know if the port here is quite as good, because the port here in Pelargir certainly is quite good. Oh yeah, definitely. So if this port here is equally good, then that would be very good, and then we'll have this port as well. Many of you have also suggested actually building a lot of farms. Now, I kind of see that, but like if we just compare communal farming, which is tier 3 farming compared to a grain exchange, communal farming costs more than double a grain exchange. Now, communal farming gives, let's just say 70 coins. It does give 0.5% population growth. So 70, or would you have, there's about 15 there, or 16 plus, there's like, these give equal amounts of income, basically. And this one costs more than twice as much. Now, is that 0.5% population growth worth it? I'm not so sure, because I think it was in the last version they added this flat building income to markets and whatnot, and it makes them vastly superior to what they used to be, particularly in the early stages of the campaign. But out here in the West, we have actually now built oh, we are actually building a garrison's quarters here. Now, with it being so high in Dunedain culture as well, we can actually train and blast pikemen here as well. So this is another area of recruitment region. And Denethor is a general who has that very unit, which is extremely fancy for us. Fancy, I don't know if that's the right word for it. But that opens up the possibilities. Oh, and we had that general there. I hope he wasn't there chilling last turn. So, I'm not going to yet attack Enedwaith. I think the next port of call will be Isengard over here. But the Corsairs of Umbar, or the Ar-Ardunaim, they are going to come and raid this coastline. Perhaps Dolam Roth as well, and all the way up till Pelargir. So, I think perhaps what I should be doing is saving some of our economy, or saving up and building an economy for now, and focusing on the east to make sure we keep Mordor at bay. But by garrisoning or putting all these guys in a fort, we'll be saving a lot of money each turn rather than having them out campaigning. And then once the Corsairs arrive, then we can swiftly mop them up. Now, I don't know, I don't think it is a one-time thing. I think they keep coming until someone takes Umbar. But until we can actually build up a force to garrison these forts, I think this is a solid thing to go for. You know, for the time being, I'll eventually be able to train some troops there, and those troops will then go to those forts, bringing up those generals. But for now, I think they're just going to kind of... they're not going to rot away, but they're going to just hide out there for a time. Now, here on the bridge before Car Andros, I think this force here is largely sufficient to hold on to anything that comes thrown at us, because they're... I don't know if they will be, actually. So how about... which one of you... Okay, you come in there, and I think these guys will be enough to maintain order. So, well, you may as well actually come into this army as well, since you're not free. So, that looks pretty decent. That can certainly hold off a very large army of orcs. But then we also have some forces down here in this fort here, and Western Osgiliath, I'm pretty sure we have several free upkeep there. 2 + 2. Ooh. Can you get those in there as well? Okay. So we've got those guys there. Of course, they're not going to be drawn into battle with these, but I think what we have here is more than enough to take out what they have got there. Let me just check before I attack. Yep, they're okay. So I think, since these guys have got 2 units of Orc Maulers, I'd rather attack them first, because that's just going to be all trash. So we're going to go ahead and attack this force here, and I think I'll largely cut this battle out, because we've seen this many times. We are actually stuck slightly between a rock and a hard place, although I will make sure to make them slightly spongier by first eliminating this force. But if we were to take very long time, we would eventually get sandwiched. But I think we'll be okay. But actually, we do need to make the attack, because those forces over there are coming very sharply into attendance. So I think it's wise to try and take out what we can now. Although we are probably going to lose our Gondor cavalry militia over there. Well, we did kind of save the Gondor cavalry militia, although they're, you know, I'm not too bothered about them. But Marauders are just a trash unit as well. But it's a bit of a shame, because we do need these guys to run units down mainly. But now they're free. They're free now. They're free. So hopefully the Royal Swan Guard actually managed to deal with the clutter over there. So I'm going to use our cavalry militia just to take out the Orc Maulers that I sent Boromir against, because he's the one that doesn't mind taking a few losses. And over here, then actually let's put these fellas on fire at will. And I don't know if they're... No, okay, let's not shoot that way. I want them to be shooting in this direction. So let's get ready to receive these. We have to be sure to wipe these units out. Now, it looks like we've done over here, so now we need to speedily march on over there to defend our line over here. Now, they do have some archers here, but mainly it's the Southron Lancers that I'm worried about. And sadly, the Orc Scouts came back, but I don't really have the ability to be everywhere at once. So Boromir is going to come over here, and he's going to charge right into that Orc band, whereas the Gondor infantry, I think I'll leave off for a time. Gondor militia over here as well. Well, they appear to be going for our archers, so move out, move out, move out. Oh! Oh, okay, well we killed the Southron Lancers captain, that's handy. But let's move all of our archers a little bit out the way so we can get the real men into work. We've broken the Southron Lancers, but we won't be able to catch them, there's no way. But now we just... What we really could use is a lot of cavalry, to be honest. Because there's nothing better than just charging into a bunch of Orc scouts than a mass of cavalry. Boromir, how come you're only there? I thought... Oh, well, I'll tell you what, you go into that Orc band. That'll be useful. Now, those Southron Lancers are coming back, and we won't be able to defeat them with those guys.
Be awed by the victory.
The blood of Numenor is not spent, and we once again smite our foes with the utmost prowess. And more meat for the slaughter shop. I don't know if that's... Well, that's not correct, really, but... anyway, we defeated them, and the enemy camp is sacked. More money, which is also nice. I can't help notice, but Eastern Osgiliath is likely to not actually make us any money for a very long time. Because this devastation is just going to keep on coming in. But so I've kind of toyed with the idea of what if I just let them have it, and then just keep on besieging, and any army that goes in there, then we kill them. But to be honest, I think it's maybe easier to defeat them out on the field, because as you've seen, they just run away, and then we can just run them down with our dwindling cavalry force, I must say. We should probably get some more. But now, what else can we do for this turn? Well, I have put a mason saw in preparation for Pelargir, so we can get more income from buildings there. And we've still got enough in the kitty to get a port next turn for Lond Galen, and then I've used the remaining funds just to get Lamadin clansmen from Tarnost to pop into a fort down here, or potentially move out this way. And then I've also, I think I just got some more Gondor militia from Karasast as well, to fortify our eastern marches. Everybody gets a bride. This time it's Derverin. And a very large force here has turned up with Leofric the Bowed. Leofrich, I don't know. But he comes once more with Temple Marksmen. But other than that, look at this. It's just Orc Band and Orc Scouts. So they're really scraping the bottom of the barrel here. So whilst killing them off is quite tedious, we do make some inroads in that sense. Now, good thing for me that I actually moved these guys here to Western Osgiliath, so they can move straight over the bridge and into this army here. So we can move some of these guys out. In fact, I'm just going to merge those two. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? No, I think everything else there is good. But I was just thinking, where can I actually train the cavalry from? Do I have... Oh, okay. Because we could use some more of those guys, because now we're only down to 23. And if we're getting up a lot of missile units, they're very handy for chasing them off the battlefield. In terms of money, we are in the profits in a way. And, oh, we got a coming of age. Dwylin. Okay. That's not bad, but it's not fantastic. Well, you all go in there. Who's still got room? There's still room over there. How about you move off to that fort? Oh, okay, you just go over there. And we may need to get some more space. Oh, okay, well, we've got another general here. I wonder if you could go up there. That could be good. Although we'd need to build a meeting hall up there, I think. Or perhaps Serralond could do with... Maybe Serralond is the better option. So, yes. Who's actually got... Well, you can move further. So, you go to Serralond. You're just moving back and forth, aren't you, fella? Lond Galen got the Mason's Hall. Now, I could obviously get a Master Mason's Hall. But I'm not going to. I'd rather just get the port now. Now, if we look here... It doesn't seem to give a whole big boost yet, but I think with the trade route to Dol Amroth, it will give far, far more. And Callan had got land clearance. I don't remember building that, but we got it nonetheless. Oh, a leather tanner would be very good, actually, there. A leather tanner would... Wait, what? Oh, no, no, no. I thought for a second there was a massive army here going for Caerandros. I got a bit wary there. Oh, Ethring. I'll tell you what, yeah, do get the land clearance, actually, because that's quite cheap for you. But as you say, it doesn't actually make a whole lot of money. But it's something. It's something. That land clearance is good, especially for that price. Now, Tarnost got Lamadin Clansmen. Lamadin Clansmen, first move to that fort, and we'll slowly shimmy you down. I think we'll move you to this fort, because we need to get that fortified to, you know, defend this area here of Lebanon and Eastern Lebanon, but not Northern Lebanon. That's not on the coast. And I was seeing as Lasanac, even though it does have a bit of a coastline here, has no port, so I don't think they can come up here. But we got 2 units here as well. We could move all the way over here. Well, I'll tell you what, let's first move you fellas over. And I think I'm okay with leaving Forlong the Fat in there. For now, at least. I don't think he is particularly useful against armies like this. But, you know what, let's just go clear him out. We have to do it. Is this it? Is this all Sauron can muster? I mean, there are admittedly a lot of troops here, but it's all really rubbish. And certainly nothing our Gondor militia couldn't even, you know, defeat. But they do have one thing, and that is the Temple Marksman General that they've got, which can be quite tricky to defeat, even in melee. So we are just going to have to cycle charge into this mass. Now I have stopped our arrows going in there just so we don't kill our own. But yes, so mainly the goal here is to not try and kill ourselves. And by doing that, then we hopefully will win the battle as well.
Only half the enemy force remains.
And already half of them are dead. Like, this will be an easy one, really. If it wasn't for the general as well being here, then they probably would have already all run away. We have expended pretty much all of our ammunition, apart from on our rangers, so we're just going to empty all of that onto the Temple Marksmen, who do actually appear to be getting fairly close now to Boromir, so I think we're going to have to call in the cavalry to come and deal with that, because he could potentially die here. There is that worry. Even with all of their... all of the command bonuses that they have from one of the Witch King's minions being here, they are still running away. Although some of them are standing, but they are pretty much all running away. We're using our Gondor archers as well to flank these pesky little buggers over here, because they're pretty decent in melee as well, and certainly far better than the Orc band. And we just need to kind of catch these guys now. Good charge, and Boromir hopefully isn't going to take too many missiles, because they are armor piercing, which is quite a pickle when all of your defense is in a lot of hard armor. But now that we've got them engaged in melee, we're just going to do the good old 1-2 punch that we've done several times already in this campaign. Down he goes. Yes! Another one goes down. I don't know if we've already killed him once, but we don't have to bother killing anyone else anymore. Clearest of victories. Boromir again coming in with a huge KD. And Gondor Spearmen getting some solid ones as well. And to the abattoir with you! And enemy camp sacked. I mean, in a way, even though we are losing money with East Osgiliath, we are kind of making it by constantly sacking enemies' camps. So I don't know if there's a trade for orc camp sacking, but Boromir is trying to make it work. And, you know, credit to him. You know, we're in some hard times. He might have been laid off from his work, although I don't know if Captain Generals are exempt from that. Perhaps they've got some better furlough scheme going on there. Who knows? Or princely duties. He's not a prince though, but he is basically as close as you get to a prince. So, of course, his brother becomes a prince. Spoilers. I think that's everything for this turn, isn't it? Yes, it is. We've already popped everything else down. Do we have any? Oh, and you guys. I'll tell you what. You both can actually go into Western Osgiliath and wait there. And I'm just going to merge you. And I think there's another unit in here that you can. We're just eventually we will have a full unit of them. Anything else we can move out? I suppose I think we've got room for another free unit. How many do we have? 4, I think it was. So I know we can get you for free in there as well. So let's put you in there. Oh, lovely. This is going quite nicely. But we also have a diplomat over here. I keep forgetting. I just want to find Gund, which is the little village here somewhere, just so I can, you know, kind of like low-key spy on them. Moving those troops out of Eastern Osgiliath may have possibly been an error. Another Nazgul has returned to Mordor, and no. Oh, Hornburg is siege. So, they haven't lost Edoras, but they're really on the way out, aren't they? How are they so bad? It's only the 18th turn. But as you can see, we've been besieged in Eastern Osgiliath, and that's quite a large force. And oh, they've got some Sauron's Will. And they've got some, by their standards, they've got some pretty good units there. But I think we can actually. Can we move onto the bridge here? Okay, yeah, we can. So if we do that, do they get called in reinforcement? Yes, they do. Okay, we'll do that. That'll be fine. For a moment, I kind of thought, is Boromir going to die? Because this is that would be, to be honest though, I think even if this is all we had, I think we'd beat that army. Because Boromir would be able to take out basically all of those melee units, bar the Sauron's Will and the Orc Maulers. He'd be able to take them all out. Because, okay, here's the stats. 12 attack, which is effective against armor. So these actually are they are very, very good. Very, very good. But they only come from Barad-dûr, if I'm not mistaken. And they don't get them very often. That might be the only unit of those that they get until the barracks event in the 60th turn. So we kill them now, we don't have to face them again. But interestingly, I don't know why have they not gone for Caer-Andros? This seems like a much juicier target. But, oh well. But before we move on to that, let's just make sure we get all of our building done. Now, I'm not going to go for the port here. The reason being, I don't think it's going to be quite as good. Interestingly, how much... Well, it's not interesting. Oh, okay. I thought that was going to be a massive boost to trade. But, I mean, it's doubled. It is doubled. And money is money. But I'm going to go for the land clearance here to make sure this place starts growing. Because it needs to be bigger. But Pelargir got the mason sword. Now let's get a market. Because I'm pretty sure that gives decent money. Oh, it's only 25. It only makes 75, but it doesn't cost that much. How much does the communal farming cost? Only a bit more. I mean, they give similar incomes. And the communal farming isn't that much more. And I think the population growth could be good. But do we go for that, or do we get a governor's quarters? Because a governor's quarters, then we can get an extra unit of free upkeep in here. And should they then attack the Corsairs, if they attack Pelargir, then at least we'll have 2 units in the city. Yes, and for that reason, I think I'm going to go for the governor's quarters. Or am I? Am I? Do we have corruption here? We don't. No? Okay, I'm going to go... It's 4 turns. No. Go for the meeting hall. Go for the meeting hall. We're going for the meeting hall because... well, never mind. I just don't want to get caught out. I don't know how bad the invasions are. I don't think I've ever really faced them. So I have no idea. Oh, okay. Variags of Khand have gone to war with Dol Amroth. What else did I build? I should have maybe closed that thing. But we do have Helleguiving moving back there. We have this unit going back there. And we've still got this 1 unit of Gondor militia, which I might just move into the fort over there 1 turn. And this fella becomes free.
Awaiting your command. Whilst
I ponder on what I actually was meaning to build, let's just clear out this army. It says that it's equal. It's not equal. We'll sort them out right good and proper.
Let them have it, man.
This right here is an excellent reminder as to why you should perhaps disable the battle timer for, custom settlements, because as you can see, in the time that it took for my units to walk all the way across the map, we have very little time left to actually win this battle. So we're gonna have to march on in there and get well stuck in there, because otherwise there's definitely a chance that we lose this on timeout. So come on, chaps, let's get on it with it. It is not looking good. We're going to need some real heroics here. And I don't know who the general is. So the idea of getting on in there and killing the general is quite difficult here. Because, yeah, we are getting absolutely surrounded and slaughtered by some of these units. And the Fountain Guard in particular are getting absolutely wrecked by the Sauron's will. So this is really turning out to be quite a bad battle for us. But as long as Boromir survives and Yorthon, I think we'll be okay. But, oh dear. Oh no. We'll use defensive stance. I can't remember what it does, but we'll use it because we've got, we're in dire straits here. We need every little bit that we can get. Now, who are you shooting? Okay, you're Ithilien Rangers, you're shooting the Sauron's will. That's good, because we need them to die. Mainly the general. I'd prefer it if the general died, so then we wouldn't have to handle him anymore. Oh, there's Gondor. I tell you, Gondor infantry, come over here right now. You're needed over here. Oh, we've made them rout. Okay, good. Gondor archers, come over here right now. Archer militia as well. You need to probably just come on into melee and sort them out. Let's use leadership.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains.
We need to free Boromir from the evil clutches of those those dudes around him. Now, those Gondor infantry are surrounded, but they're more than capable. How do they have so many cavalry units? Yorthon's done the bits there. I don't know if we're going to win. Oh, crikey, the frames. Oh, they're routing. Gondor, cavalry, go get them. And now go smash them. Axes, go smash the orc band. Oh, it is turning in our favour.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Actually, no, go free Boromir. And Ithilien Rangers shoot those marauders. I know they're just trash, but we need to just kill them. Charge back out, charge back out. We need to get those Orc band over there. I think Boromir is free. Yes, he is. Go and smash those Orc maulers over there. I think we're gonna just have enough time. Go, 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 go. They're shaken. Make sure they get stirred as well. Oh, nice! There goes the captain. There goes the captain. They might all just run away now. Oh, actually, yeah. Go get the Sauron's Will. You're like the perfect unit for them, or to kill them. So keep shooting those guys. Gondor archers, you're done. You just go into melee over there. Anything left? Anything left? Oh, they're running. Kill everything. Kill them all. Burn them all. And 5 of you come over here. You're going to be making sure no one leaves this place alive. And where's Yorton? Oh, don't bother with that. Don't bother with that. You've done enough. Done enough. We need to kill those Sauron's Will. We need to kill them. Do we still have defensive stance? Yep, use that. I think that just gives... Oh, I just can't remember. And Boromir now. Just plod on over here. Kill those Sauron's Will. And otherwise, everyone else just go for whatever you want. I don't care. We just need to make sure we win this in time. Get those. We need a solid charge in the back here and we win. How much time do we have? Jeez. This is... I think we've taken a lot more losses. A lot more losses than... Like, all the Fountain Guard have gone. All of them. Down to these Sauron's Will. But hopefully they go now. Brutal charge there. But then I wants to just run away immediately. So... is anyone left fighting? No! Yes! Look how much time we had left. Oh, that was so close. We need to make sure that... oh, we've got them all. But oh my word. The Fountain Guard got absolutely massacred by these guys. Proving that charging pikemen in isn't perhaps the best idea. But it had to be done. We were short on time. And just getting those troops from the other side of town just took so long. This is such a massive battle map. It was my error, I guess, on that behalf. But let's have a look. Okay, Boromir, once again. He only took 20 casualties, killed so many. Oh, he's such a beast. But the Fountain Guard. Oh, they killed 241. But, you know, they've only got 3 men left in their battalion. Well, it was nice using them. Well, that was quite the key battle that I wasn't really expecting. So we're going to need a lot of reinforcements now because, holy moly, that is absolutely destroyed. No, we've got 3 Fountain Guard. Oh, you know what? You're just going back to Minas Tirith. We're not going to be able to... You're not getting retrained for a very long time, like 23 turns, basically. So, yeah, well... what do we have left in here? Oh, Jesus Christ. What can we pull in from elsewhere? You guys, you can come in here. First go there so you don't do anything stupid. Do we have any territorial guardsmen in there? No, we don't. So... oh, dear. All of a sudden, we've got absolutely no units. But, oh, Lebanon Marines. Good, good. You guys can come in. We've got gold experience on these guys and the Ithilien Rangers. But we can't really move those guys away because there's a large force coming for Caerandros as well. So, oh, what to do. But we can move the cavalry, these guys out. They've done enough for now. We're moving these guys out to retrain them. And next turn, we shall be able to retrain Gondor Militia and the Spearmen. Although, actually, do we really need to retrain these guys? No, we don't. We'll just merge them. We'll just merge them like so. And Gondor Infantry will have to stick it out in there for another turn. Because if we do get attacked by some random force from somewhere in the woods, it looks like we're in the clear. It does look like we're in the clear. That army over there could come, but I think we'll be okay for this turn. And then after that, we'll retrain these three, and we'll get some more forces in from elsewhere, hopefully. And then we'll be able to renew our efforts at the bridge. And for that reason, actually, I'm going to bring these Lamadin clansmen over to the Osgiliath, and hopefully we can hold on. But for now, I think I'm going to leave it there. This is going to be a slightly shorter episode than normal because the Woodland Realm campaign ones were a bit longer, and it's going to take me ages to upload those. And my upload speed still sucks. So sorry about that. But thank you very much for the comments. I do read them all, and they're all fantastic. Thank you for the input, and hopefully that will continue to improve this campaign and improve the viewing experience for you all. But for now, I am going with Gandalf. Good day.